Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm Marie. Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this beautiful V-stitch granny square. This square is really easy and simple to make, and I will go through every step very slowly so every beginner can follow along. So let's get started. For this project I'm going to use these 3 different colors of Drops Merino Extra Fine. It is DK light worsted weight yarn. I will also need a 4.5mm crochet hook, a darning needle to weave in the ends, and some scissors. To begin, I'm going to make a magic circle. So I'm going to wrap my yarn around my 2 fingers like so and create a cross. Then I will take my hook and insert it underneath the bottom yarn. Grab the top yarn and pull it through, then yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook. And here's my magic circle, and I'm just going to tighten it a little bit. And as you can see, I already have 1 chain here, so I'm going to make 3 more. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. And these 4 chains will count as a double crochet and a chain 1. So next I'm going to make 1 more double crochet into the circle. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. So here's my first V-stitch of the round. So next I'm going to create the first corner of my square. So I'm going to chain 2. And next I will make another V-stitch. So yarn over, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then 1 chain and 1 more double crochet into the circle. And again I will make the next corner. So I will chain 2, then another V-stitch, so double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the circle. Again I will make the next corner, so chain 2, and again another V-stitch, so double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the circle. So I now have all 4 V-stitches of the round. So next I'm just going to make the last corner. So I will just chain 2, and I will end the round with a slip stitch into the 3rd here of the chain 4. So just insert, pull through the loop on the hook. And my first round is now complete, so I'm going to fasten off my yarn. So I will just yarn over and pull through the loop on the hook and tighten my yarn. To start round 2, I'm just going to attach my pink color here into any one of the chain spaces. So I will just insert my hook and pull the yarn through and tie a knot. Then I will insert my hook, pull up a loop, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And again the chain 4 will count as a double crochet and a chain 1. So to make a V-stitch, I'm going to make another double crochet into the same space here. Next, I'm going to go right into this corner space here and make another V-stitch. So I will make a double crochet, chain one, and one more double crochet into the same space. And to create a new corner here, I'm going to chain two. 1 and 2. And then I will make another V-stitch into the same corner space. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same space. And into the next V-stitch here, I will make another V-stitch. So I will make a double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same space. And into the next corner space, I will do exactly as I did before. I will make a V-stitch, chain 2, and another V-stitch into the same corner space. So first, make a V-stitch, double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Then chain 2 to create the corner, and create another V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. And into the next V-stitch here, I will just make another V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same space. And I will just repeat all the way around. So into the corner space here, I will make a V-stitch, chain 2, and another V-stitch into the same space. One V-stitch, chain 2, and I will just hide my yarn tail here and make another V-stitch. And again into the next V-stitch, I will make another V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same space. And again into the corner space, V-stitch, chain 2, and V-stitch. V-stitch, chain 2, and V-stitch. And to end the round, I'm just going to make a slip stitch into this first V-stitch here. So just insert, pull through the loop on the hook. And I will fasten off my yarn. And pull my yarn through the loop and tighten the knot. To start round 3, I'm going to attach this dark pink color into any one of the spaces. So I'm just going to insert my hook and pull my yarn through and tie a knot. Then I will insert my hook, pull up a loop, and chain 4 again. And again, the chain 4 counts as a double crochet and a chain 1. So I'm going to make another double crochet into the same V-stitch to create a V-stitch again. And I will go into the next V-stitch here and make another V-stitch. So double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet into the same space. And again, into the corner space, I will make a V-stitch, chain 2, and another V-stitch. One V-stitch, chain 2, and one more V-stitch. And I will just make a V-stitch into every V-stitch of this next side of the square. So one V-stitch and into the next, and again into the next V-stitch. And into the corner space here, I will again make a V-stitch, chain 2, and another V-stitch into the same space. And again, for the side of my square here, I will just make a V-stitch into these 3 V-stitches of the side. So one V-stitch, two, and 3. And again into the corner space, I will make a V-stitch, chain 2 for the corner, and another V-stitch into the same space. And I will just continue this way all the way around. So for the side of my square, I will just make a V-stitch into the next 3 V-stitches, and into the corner space I will make a V-stitch, chain 2, and another V-stitch. And here at last, I just have one V-stitch left, so I will just make one last V-stitch of the round. And I will end the round with a slip stitch into the first V-stitch. So insert, pull through the loop on the hook. And I will cut my yarn and pull it through the loop on the hook. And from here you can just continue to make as many rounds in your square as you would like, only you will have 2 more V-stitches for each side of the square to work into for each round. So as you can see, I have 3 V-stitches in round 3, and in round 4 I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 V-stitches to work into. So I'm just going to work up a few more rounds and I will be back when I'm ready to fasten off my work. So I'm now ready to fasten off my yarn. So I'm just going to make a slip stitch into this first V-stitch of the round. Then I will cut my yarn and pull the yarn tail through and tighten the knot. And all that's left to do is to weave in the yarn tails on the back side. So I will just weave it in between the stitches. And I will make sure that the yarn doesn't come out on the front side. And I will go back one more time. And I will cut. And we are now all done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.